Hey guys, it's Matt McWilliams here, and today I want to talk about when you are ready to bring on affiliates. Question that I get so much, basically asking, hey, when am I ready? When's the right time to bring on affiliates? And the answer is that there is no right time or wrong time per se. Every product, every individual is unique. But I will tell you, I'll share with you today the process that we take people through, our clients, on when the right time is for them, how to find out what the right time is for them to bring on affiliates. And the answer is it's definitely not at the beginning. It's not your first launch. That's a mistake we see so many people make. It's a huge mistake on so many levels. One, I jokingly say, there's three things that are sure in life: death, taxes. We give those to Mark Twain. He said those are two things that are sure in life. And the third is that when you do a launch, something is going to go wrong. These are big ventures. So many moving parts. Something's going to break. Something's going to, not work like it should, and we're going to have problems. And do you want that to be on your first launch when you're going to have the most problems? Do you want that to be when you have a lot of affiliates? The answer is no. So the process that we take our clients through is first, number one, you run an internal launch. What I mean by this is you run a launch to your list only. If you have 1,000 people, then you launch to 1,000 people. If you have 10,000 people, you launch to 10,000. If you have 100 people, you launch to 100 people. The one exception is if you do have more than, say, 2,000 people, you actually might split this up into multiple launches. Again, the more the better. The more experience, the more practice you can get before you bring on partners, the better. So first, you launch to your own list. Then secondly, you launch to cold traffic. What I mean by that is Facebook leads. Traffic that you're paying to generate from Facebook or LinkedIn. Possibly could be, a few other sources, Instagram, Twitter, maybe. I recommend just starting with Facebook because it's easy and you can get it highly targeted. And you want to see how a cold audience reacts. So on the spectrum here, you've got your audience over here is insanely warm. They know, like, and trust you. They've been following you, some of them for years. They're hot. Over here, you've got cold traffic. These are people who've literally never heard of you, most likely. And if they have, it's been in passing. They're just not fans of yours. They don't dislike you. They're just not fans of you. And those are the two extremes. Affiliate traffic is going to be somewhere in the middle here, depending upon how they frame it, and how, experienced they are with your product and what kind of copy they write, how good they are at copywriting. They could be warm, but not quite hot, or they could be cold or cool, but not quite cold. So that's where affiliate traffic is going to be. So you run that cold launch to see, and by cold launch, I mean, really it's an ongoing process. You could be bringing in 50 people a day via Facebook every day, tweaking, fine-tuning your landing pages, learning a few things here and there, getting a feel for what's going to happen there. And then the third step is you bring in a few affiliates. Typically for some one-off launches, you're running a launch to their list only. And what I recommend you do here is you work with people that who know, like, and trust you. These are your friends. They're promoting your launch because it's you. They're promoting your product because it's you. They don't care if they have a $7 EPC or a $5.22 EPC. They don't care if their conversions are a little low. They actually don't mind if you test things with their traffic. When you go full bore launch, don't test. You're not testing in full bore launch mode. But with these one-off affiliates, you can test a few things. And I recommend doing those kind of in an ongoing cycle, do 4 or 5 of those. And then fourthly, it's time to run your big launch. So let's look at what that might look like from a calendar standpoint. Just to be clear, you're not waiting until you've done all this other stuff before you recruit for your big launch. You're just fine-tuning along the way. So what I recommend doing is putting a launch date on your calendar. I'm going to put it on there a year from now. We're going to put this on. This is going to be our big launch 1 year from today. So for the next, we'll say somewhere in the next 45 days, we're going to run an internal launch. Maybe 2 months from now, we'll run an internal launch. So we're going to plan that. Then, like I said, you might split that up. So we might run an internal launch, 2 months from now and another one 3 months from now. They can be kind of boom, boom, back to back. And then from there, I'm going to run some cold traffic, immediately starting. And there could be some overlap as well, of course. But I'm going to run some cold traffic for at least 30 days, if not, 60. And I'm going to continually fine tune. Then I'm just going to do a series of JV partners, of affiliates. And let's say you have a launch sequence that lasts, 17 days. You literally might do one of these every 3 weeks, maybe every month if you want to have a few breaks in there, of course. And really what you're doing is you're going to run with one, you're going to test some stuff, you're going to learn some stuff, and you're just going to continually fine tune. You could be doing those right up to your big launch. Maybe not, maybe you stop them a month or two out. You literally could be doing them pretty much right up to a couple of weeks before your big launch. So the answer to when are you ready to bring on affiliates is after those first two stages, but you can start working on them now. I would start recruiting those know, like, and trust affiliates probably right after or even before your internal launch. And they're going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now. And you're going to tell them, hey, we're going to have this thing pretty optimized, but we're still going to have a few tweaks. And you can start that now. And then you want to start, as we talked about before, you want to start recruiting affiliates for that big launch at least 6 months out. So you can start that process through all of that. At least you'll have some data to share with them. So guys, I'm Matt McWilliams, and if you're watching this anywhere other than mattmcwilliams.com, head on over there. Got tons of freebies that'll help you find affiliates. Get those first 100 affiliates. Get them in the door. Tons of other resources to make more money as an affiliate. Tons of swipe files, you name it. I've got a bunch of freebies there for you at mattmcwilliams.com. So head on over there. It's your source for affiliate launches and affiliate marketing. Again, guys, I'm Matt McWilliams, and I'll see you next time.